Sitting in circle with your ancestors, with your guides. Seeing yourself sitting in circle with one another, shoulder to shoulder, hand to hand. Feeling the energetic connection of our collective, of our ancestors, of our saints, of our angels. Feeling this light, this love of this ceremony. Starting to call in the spirit of Cacao, Cacao. Asking for her guidance. Starting to set your intentions with her. You could take your cup and hold it to your heart once again. As we move into these energetic realms, we connect to our humanness, we connect to the human realm, we connect to the spirit realms, we connect to the plant realms, the mineral realms, the earth realms. We start to connect to the elements of earth, water, air and fire. We start to connect to the element of space, the void from which all things come, in which all things go back into. Feeling these energies, these elements within your body, within your being. We're going to place our cups down and we're going to stand and face to the east, that place where the sun rises. When you're ready, find your feet and turn yourself to your east. And you can find your feet underneath your hips, your knees a little bent. Good, we raise our arms, palms facing out, heart is open. We face the east to the rising sun, the element of fire. The color here is yellow. The season is spring. We connect to the warmth and the kindness, as well as the destructive element of fire as she burns through anything that no longer serves us. Moving into this new realm of love, this new realm of your highest self, your highest good. You ask for fire to assist you. Fire, the great leveler. From the ashes of destruction comes new life. We ask fire to burn up all the old and stagnant energies that we hold, freeing us from our karmic and ancestral bonds and liberating us from suffering. May the warmth of fire nourish you and her light guide you on her journey. Breathing in and drawing up that element of fire into the heart space. Feeling that warmth, that new life, new possibilities. Everything is possible here. Ready, please turn to the south. Feeling the earth underneath your feet. Pachamama, the All-Mother, Mother Triera, Mother Earth. This season is summer. That aliveness, that abundance, and the color here is white. The earth gives us solidity, safety, fecundity, connection. She gives us everything that we have in this life, in these bodies. And we pray to Mother Earth to support us on our journey and give thanks for her love and abundance and support. Into the earth we can release anything that no longer serves. Inhaling, and as you exhale, just releasing through the soles of your feet anything you need to let go of. You can see it coming out as a color, as a form, as a shape. Just letting yourself ground here through the base of the body, through the sexual and the sensual centers down, through the earth center, through your legs and through your feet. Feeling your bones, that solid earth element within you, holding you up, keeping you strong, keeping you upright, allowing you to move and journey through your life. Gracias, Madre Tierra. Gracias, Pachamama. We love and honor you always. And then we turn to the west. It's the element of water, agua. The season here is autumn and the color is black, that energy of drawing in. The water element resides within our svadhisthana, our sexual center, our sexuality, sensuality, our creativity, our expression. Maybe taking your feet a little wider and bending your knees, letting your hara, that area between your navel and your pubic bone, get soft, breathing here. This is the center of your creativity and your expression. May we as people flow freely like the river, heading back towards the ocean as we journey through our lives, never clinging, always changing as we move with the currents of life, eventually merging back into the vastness of the void, the ocean of oneness. Water, please cleanse us and purify our hearts, our bodies, our minds, and our souls today. Release us from our illusion of separation. Gracias, agua. Breathing her in, that cooling, reviving life energy. Without water there is no life. And finally we turn to the north, to the element of wind. It's blue in color and the season is winter, the season of death. Like the wind, we're constantly changeable, mutable, we have complete freedom and freedom of expression. Like the wind, we can practice non-grasping and non-attaching. May our voices travel on the wind today, reaching the heavens and calling in our guides and ancestors. May the wind help us connect to the medicine of cacao, to all the plant spirits and the plant realms. Please hear us, beings of the heavenly realms, as we ask you to guide us on our journey and welcome you in. May we each find our empowerment and our voice so that we may give our medicine to this world, to bring healing and unity at a time where it's so much needed. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, exhaling out through your mouth. Letting the breath and the wind go. There's nothing to hold on to today. We welcome in the space and the void. We welcome in everything that wants to be present. And finally, please turn your palms to face up and we welcome in the fifth element, the element of space that holds it all. Space that encompasses the entire cosmos, this planet that we live on, and billions of other planets, stars and suns. Space that is the deep void from which all life emerges and from which we go back into. We ask the void today to draw into our hearts so we may know this is our truth. There is no ground to stand on. There is no true sense of safety, and in knowing this and embodying it, we find safety and home in ourselves, in this space, in this void, in the nothingness. We ask Kali to bless this journey today as we come to connect with her soon. We ask for courage to step and be in this void together. It takes courage to do this work. And in this void there is love, there is compassion before and beyond anything we've ever imagined. Breathing this void in through the crown of your head, down through your spine into every single cell of your body. When you're ready, you can bring your hands to your heart. Bowing your head, please take your time. Honoring wherever you are today, whatever's arriving in your process and your awareness. Giving yourself full permission to be in this ceremony, to be on this journey. Muchas gracias a todos, muchas gracias las plantas, muchas gracias medicina. When you're ready, please find your seat. You can stay inside, find your cacao. Finding that connection between your heart and your cup. If you have any more intentions, anything else you would like to communicate with her, now is the time, and whenever you're ready, please start drinking. Enjoy her, taste her, welcome her into your body. Welcome her energy in. As I mentioned before, you can drink as much as you like, as little as you like. You can sip on it as we go through the different modalities tonight. Taking your time to feel her effects as she enters you. Maybe taking some long, slow breaths in between sips as you wish. We'll sing another song to Cacao. You can just keep sipping, you're welcome to join. It's very simple and it repeats. Cacao, la medicina, cacasita, la di di di. Cacasita, la medicina, cacasita, la di di di. Cura, cura, cuerpecito, cura, cura, la di di di. Limpia, limpia, respiritito, limpia, limpia, la di di di. Cacasita, la medicina, cacacita, la di di di. Cacacita, la medicina, cacacita, la di di di. Cura, cura, cuerpecito, cura, cura, la di di di. Limpia, limpia, espiritito, limpia, limpia, la di di di. Cacacita, la medicina, cacacita, la di di di. Cacacita, la medicina, cacacita, la di di di. Cura, cura, cuerpecito, cura, cura, la di di di. Limpia, limpia, espiritito, limpia, limpia, la di di di. Last time. Cacaucita, la medicina, cacaucita, la di di di. Cacaucita, la medicina, cacaucita, la di di di. Cura, cura, cuerpecito, cura, cura, la di di di. Limpia, limpia, espiritito, limpia, limpia, la di di di. Thank you, Cacacita. So, gently we're going to move into the next part of the ceremony, which is the start of the journey. We're going to use this mantra of Hon Chazy Shonen. And I'm just going to show you the symbol that represents this energy. It's this bottom one. So if any of you are Reiki practitioners, I know some of you are, you'll be familiar with it. And we're just going to chant it and repeat together Hon Chazy Shonen to start to invoke this energy of multidimensionality, of quantumness, the quantum beings that we are. And then I will guide you into the meditation. So as you wish, you can rest your hands down, you can rest your hands on your heart. In fact, I recommend to rest your hands on your heart today, as we're going to be journeying into the heart space as the portal for our journey. It's just Hon, Sho, Zi, Sha, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. That's it. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon,
Sha, Si.
Good, keep going. Hon,
Sha, Si, No, Nen.
Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, Zi, Sho, Nen. Hon, Sha, mantra internally, connecting into your heart space. And as you do this, start to open up the channel from your heart, through your throat, through your mind and out the crown of your head, inviting the void, cosmos, the blackness, the no-thingness into your heart space. Breathing it in with each breath and each exhale, letting that heart space grow. If you still have the mantra, that's great, and if it dissipates, that's okay. Just let it be natural, it's your journey. Feeling this channel open from heart to crown. And best as you can, let that channel open from your heart, down through your solar plexus, through your navel, through your sexual center, all the way down to the base of your body. Inviting that void all the way through to touch the earth. Now, as you inhale, we're going to draw up that water element, this element for this Cancer new moon. So breathing it up to integrate, to mingle with the void in the heart space. This could appear in different ways, so just let it happen for you. The void entering through the crown and the water rising from the base. To meet and to merge in the heart. Start to let the water settle here. Like you're looking across an ocean, surrounded by void. And as you see this space, you may notice that there's a path in front of you that runs just over the water. You're going to step onto this path and enter this void space. As you start walking the path, you notice what's around you. Just in the distance, you notice that there's an animal on your path. This is your spirit animal for this journey. Okay, sorry about that. So this is your spirit animal for this journey. You walk towards the animal. Perhaps it has a message for you. A message for your life, a message of guidance. And you walk with your spirit animal. You keep walking the path. Noticing what's around you, your spirit animal by your side. And ahead of you, you start to see a sacred circle. It could be a circle, a stone circle, or a circle of trees. You walk over and enter the circle with your spirit animal still by your side. the circle, you notice a grandmother tree. And as you approach the tree and the big old roots of this tree, there is a door. The door has many carvings, many symbols, many signs on it. It also has an old and ornate handle. You reach for the door handle and open the door. As you open the door, all you see in front of you is darkness, nothingness, no thingness, the void. You leave your spirit animal outside and you step into the void. You're floating here in space, complete darkness. You look around and start to get a sense of this space for yourself. That you are safe here. Here you call out to Kali, that fierce goddess of renunciation, of truth and of compassion. You call out to her and you ask her to appear before you. She appears wrathful, a warrioress, and vast like the universe, almost translucent, like the blackness around you. Tell Kali that you have come to release cords with someone from your past or future, from all time and space, from your ancestors, from dimensions. And you ask her for her blessing. Perhaps Kali has a message here for you. Once you receive your message and your blessing from Kali, she dissipates back into the void from where she came. You look out into that space that she's disappeared into. And before you, someone starts to appear, starts to emerge from this darkness, from this void. Maybe someone that you recognize, that you know. Maybe someone from this lifetime. Maybe a person or a being from another lifetime. From another timeline, another dimension. And then materialize before you. Being with what is. As this being appears within your vision, you sit opposite them. And you can see them clearly now. so clear that you can look into their eyes. See this person or this being and have compassion for them. As you look at each other, you start to place a bubble of golden light around you and a bubble of golden light around them. In these circles of light, they meet and just touch in the middle. You both take your gaze up to that space directly between you, the Lagos point, this space right above where your bubbles of light meet. And a white light appears and descends to touch both your circles of golden light, turning them blue. Now both surrounded in blue light, this blue healing light of our planet. You move back towards the person opposite you, the being that's sitting opposite. You start to bring your awareness into your root center, to Muladhara. You allow your energy and their energy in the base of the body to connect with this blue energy that's moving in an infinity sign between you. It moves through your root chakra anti-clockwise and through theirs clockwise, moving back and forth between you, clearing out anything that's tied you, any misunderstandings, any misconnections, any abuse. It's all cleared out here. Sitting with and feeling this energy. Feel a clearing here or a lightening of the energy between you. Gently move up to Svadhisthana, the area around the pubic bone. You let this infinity move between your Svadhisthana and theirs. Clearing out anything between you to do with sexuality, sensuality, to do with creative blocks, to do with being shut down or made wrong. Let this blue healing light clear it for you. These energies start to clear, we maybe start to find more trust, more sovereignty in our own natural expression, allowing us to fully be ourselves and allowing that person to be themselves, breaking the ties of codependence. Gently moving up to Manipura, the solar plexus, the seat of your fire, your will and your drive. Allowing this blue light to do its work here, Clearing out any misalignments, any misunderstandings of actions, of words, of intentions, any misperceptions. Feeling your solar plexus, your Agni becoming freer, more vibrant as this happens. Already moving up into Anahata, the heart space. And this energy is moving anti-clockwise through your heart and clockwise through theirs. Healing any miscommunication of love, any difference in love language, any difference in expressions of love and how it's received. Allowing your truest intentions to become known. Allowing the purity of your love and your compassion to be felt. Clearing out anything that has blocked that, has got in the way between the two of you. In this life or past lives, in past or future, in a new dimension of being. Gently bringing your awareness to the Arjuna Chakra at the throat. This place of self-expression, the formation of our words, our ability to express needs, our love, our desire, our will, all comes through here. Clearing out any miscommunication, any shutting down of the other's voice or having your voice shut down. Any sense of being made wrong for expressing or communicating who you are. Letting this blue infinity, moving energy, anti-clockwise through your throat and clockwise through there, healing miscommunication, mistrust, misalignment. Gently moving up to Arjuna Chakra, the third eye, this place of gnosis, of intuition, your ability to connect with this person intuitively, to understand each other, to be able to tune into your felt sense and knowing of one another, and healing any misunderstanding, any misreading any misknowing, to come into clearer, energetic, felt sense of this other personal being in front of you, letting the light do its work between you. Any traumas, any misconceptions, any misaligned thoughts within the mind, letting this light soothe it all. Gently coming up to the crown chakra, the last of the chakras that we'll work with here. Yours and their connection to higher self. Our ability to connect to spirit that each one of us has and each one of us has the right to. Clearing out here any ways in which you haven't seen each other in our highest nature. Any ways in which you haven't seen each other in their highest possibilities and in their divinity. Any ways in which you've disconnected from source in your dealings with each other. Letting this be cleared here and now. You're going to start to visualize the cords that bind you at each chakra, starting at the base, back of Muladhara, seeing the cord that connects your Muladhara to theirs, seeing its color, its texture, what it's made out of. Whatever appears to you is correct for your journey here. And gently scanning up through the body to Svadhisthana to see this cord, its color, its texture, its shape, how it appears to you. And gently seeing Manipura and the cord that connects you here. Gently working your way up through the heart, the throat, the third eye and the crown, so you can see all 7 cords that connect you to this being, this person that's sitting opposite you. Just breathing that in, letting it be in your awareness. We're going to start at the base. We're going to remove one cord at a time. And in doing this, we're honoring deeply ourselves and this being, this person that's sitting opposite you. So as you remove this cord, you're going to do it with love, you're going to do it with compassion, knowing that it's for the highest good of both beings present here. So when you feel ready, you can take your hands and you can wrap them around the cord of Muladhara, where it connects you. Then you're gently going to lift and pull this cord up and out of your body. Bring it out in front of you, letting any roots, any tendrils that are attached deeper come out until you pull it fully out. And once it's out of your body, you're going to drop it into the void, into the space between you, releasing it back to Kali. Releasing it into the void. It can be transmuted. Taking your time with the process, letting any emotion, any memory come. If this feels painful, you can invite this soothing energy of water, this Cancer new moon energy, this water to come and soothe the root, to heal the wound, the place where the cord left, and close it so this process is complete. When you're ready, we move up to Svadhisthana, space of the pubic bone, the sexual area, to heal any wounds in your sexuality, in your expression, your creativity, any shutting down, any making wrong. You're going to now pull out this cord, releasing it from the body entirely. And once it comes out, you're going to release it back into the void, watching it disappear. Again, you can call in this element of water to soothe the area of Svadhisthana, the lower belly. As you're ready, we move up to Manipura, fully seeing this cord, its shape, its texture, the way it feels, what's present within this connection. Again, we release this from ourselves. You see this happening, you may want to use your hands to guide it. And we give it to the void. In your own time, please come up to Anahata, the heart center. Seeing and feeling this attachment, this cord that you have with this person, this being. Be present with what this is for you, knowing that this is what's going to be released. In your own time, remove this cord, pull it out, let it come all the way out. Nothing is remaining, nothing is left. Give it to the void. Pulling in that element of water for healing if you need it. Breathing it in, feel that new space, that space without that attachment, a new energetic space you have around Anahata. When you're ready, we come to Vishuddha, the throat center. Again, be very present here. What is this attachment for you? What is this energy that's bound you to this person or being? When you're ready, take your cord and release it. Pull it out, all the way out. Give it to the void. Calling in that blue, soothing light of water into the throat. Knowing that these energies have left, this attachment has gone. Two more chords to go. Moving up to Ajna, the third eye. Your psychic connection with this person, the mental patterns that have bound you. A resonance of karma, of past life, of conditioning that you've had with this person. See and feel this here in this cord that connects you. When you're ready, release it. Let it out, let it go, give it back. Soothing the space between your eyebrows, between the two hemispheres of your mind. And this healing water element, this Cancer moon, this softness, this kindness to yourself, let it heal these patterns, these conditionings, these misunderstandings. Finally, come to your crown chakra, Sadasada. Seeing this final chord that has kept you from being in your highest self and seeing them in their highest self, from witnessing each other as divinity, as God embodied, spirit incarnate. Seeing this chord, the last chord that we're going to remove tonight. Gently releasing it from the crown of your head, pulling it out and giving it back to the void one final time. Breathing new light, new love and new space into the crown chakra. Using that element of water if you need soothing here. Taking a couple of breaths all the way from your base of the body to the crown of the head, feeling this new space that you've created, this liberation, this freedom. Knowing that they also can feel this within themselves. Being with your experience here, whatever's present, any emotion, any memory, any felt sense. Once again, seeing this being opposite you. Looking into their eyes and seeing them as you. Nakesh Alakin. I am another you. Wishing for them all that you wish for yourself, for your life, for your journey. Knowing that there truly is no separation. Whenever you feel ready, if you feel ready, bowing deeply to them and thanking them for showing up for this part of your healing journey and theirs today. And being with that feeling tone in your body. The last time seeing this person as being opposite you. And wishing them farewell on their journey, farewell on their path. Offering your deepest gratitude and thanks as you see them start to dissipate back into the void, into the no-thingness of the cosmos, of outer space, of all of creation. Once again, you thank Kali here. You thank her for her blessings and her guidance. When you feel ready, you're going to turn around and leave the void through the door that you entered, back into your stone circle with the grandmother tree and your spirit animal waiting for you. Make sure that you firmly close this door to the void behind you, coming back closer into this physical realm. You see the path that you entered the circle, and you start to walk with your spirit animal back out of the circle and onto the path in which you came. As you walk this path, you notice that there's a waterfall that you hadn't seen before. And you bathe in it, feeling this cool water, this Cancer Moon energy washing over you, cleansing you of your journey, all the work you've done, all the energies and attachments you've released. As you're ready, you step out from the waterfall. You invite in the energy of fire, the energy of the sun to warm you here, to dry you. And this fire element into the space of the heart, feeling that warmth. Drying yourself completely. See ahead of you, you notice the place where you started your journey, where you stepped into this void in the heart space. You walk to it, standing on the very same spot where this journey began. You say goodbye to your spirit animal here, you thank him or her. A message for their guidance, for guarding the stone circle for you as you journeyed in the void. You let yourself start to move into that witness space that we originally stepped into, where we merge the element of water and the element of the void, the element of space. And here you start to see the water reaching from the earth, from the base of your body, all the way up through the crown into the cosmos. And you start to see that void energy reaching down all the way into the earth, both stretching out for eternity. A column of water running right through your spine, up into space, wrapped in darkness, wrapped in the void. You take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, you see them both recede and merge into your heart, into a tiny little ball. And this ball dissipates into nothingness. It vanishes within the space of your heart, into nothingness. You feel both of these energies within you, being with this feeling toning your body, being with all that has just occurred for you. You can rest here. Whenever you're ready, taking all the time you need, you can gently come back into the space of your room. If you wish to make any notes, you're very welcome. If you wish to lie down and stretch out, you're very welcome. Just giving yourself the time to absorb that whole journey, that distance you travelled, and the work you've done. When you're ready, take stretch your legs out. Stretch your arms out. I'm going to invite for a few minutes, if anyone has anything that they feel very cool to share, you're welcome to turn on your microphone and share with the group. It can just be a little snippet, whatever you wish to be, you don't have to. Alright guys, taking your time. We're going to start to allow our bodies to move, so please turn on your speaker or put in your headphones as you need. Please find the playlist that I sent you. If anyone doesn't have the playlist, let me know. You just give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Like speaker ready, playlist ready. Cool, Helen. Great. Great, Karen. Good, Catherine. Alright. Joe, have you got your playlist and your speaker? Tori, you good? You got them both? Okay, Luke, are you ready? Good. Anthony, you ready? Who have I missed? Zoe, you ready? Cool, Sarah. Okay, everybody's ready. Good. Fleur, you ready? Good. Okay, so ready on three. We're all going to press the first song, which is all related, and then it should just play through the playlist. So we've got 40 minutes just to move, to be with whatever comes. You can move, you can dance, you can be still, you can make sound, you can do whatever you need to do. If you want to turn your camera off, if you need privacy, you're welcome. This time is completely for you to just journey with yourself, with Cacao. She loves to move. So, okay, when you're ready, on three, 1, 2, 3. Cool. You should have sound. I'm going to mute myself, so just be with yourself here. If you need anything, just flag me on here. Okay, well done. So the playlist should have just finished, and you can come and take a seat, just sitting with yourself, with any energies that are still moving through your body. Sitting with yourself here, taking a few deep breaths and feeling into your root, into your heart. Lyra. Taking a little moment with yourself, feeling into all that you're invited in today, into that void space, that open spaciousness, that light within you, into all that you released and the potential changes it has created in your energetic body and in your system. Take a moment to feel into anything that left through your movement, through your dance practice. Really taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up in this way and doing this work. It's not always easy, it takes focus and concentration. Taking a moment to thank the energies and spirits that we invoke today, to Kali, the energy of Kali, the wrathful mother energy, the fierce feminine that cuts through and lets go of the old. Also, it's that beautiful, nurturing feminine that lies within that void, that lies behind that fierceness, so we may honor the truth in each moment. Giving thanks to your ancestors, to the being, person you cut those cords with or release those cords with. And to all your spirits, guides, angels, to the spirit animal, anyone and everyone you called in, and to everyone who sat in circle with you today. Breathing these new energies, this space, this new life into your body. And really honouring yourself for doing this work. Whatever your process has brought up for you, knowing that you can give yourself the space and time you need to process and release. Carry on in your path and your journey. And one more time tonight, let's bring our hands to our heart, left hand on top of right. Into that void space in the heart, take an inhale. And just sigh out, letting anything final go, just all your efforts and your emotion. Let yourself get clear, we'll do this a couple of times. When you're ready, gently blinking your eyes back open, coming into your space. Just going to close my curtains a little bit. We'll just take a few minutes to close the ceremony today. I've gone a little bit over the time that I had prescribed, so I apologise. We'll take the next 10 minutes just to share. If you have anything you wish to share about your journey, about anything that came up for you, you're very welcome. We can just do a couple of minutes, and in that sharing we'll skip through the dyad as we've gone past time already, and we'll just go to sharing. So it's important in the sharing that we just honour what each person's saying, just listening in receptivity so that they can be heard. And I'll just give everybody a couple of minutes each if there's something you'd like to share. If it really doesn't feel for you to do that, then you can always just skip your turn. If anybody would like to share first, you're very welcome.
Hey Dom, I'm happy to jump in first. So yeah, I mean, I've done a few cacao ceremonies now. This is the second one I've done with you online, and I think every time I've done a ceremony, they've all been slightly different and had slightly different experiences. You know, today, you know, it was really quite powerful. I think I've, you know, been working on quite a lot of kind of family ancestral healing over the past, well, few years probably. So today was you know, really kind of yeah, just quite powerful, the work that, you know, that we can do to kind of benefit not just yourself but your kind of wider family web, and, you know, further afield into, you know, the whole web of humanity and beyond. So yeah, really appreciate you you know, providing this space for that. Love the movement, love the music, and yeah, it's just, you know, it normally takes me a bit of time to kind of, you know, really kind of let it, you know, kind of settle and you know, really try and process what actually happens in this work, because I think, you know, you can try and kind of like almost overthink stuff, but I certainly do anyway. But no, thank you, Dom. That was great, and yeah, love the cacao. And yeah, just thank you very much, and thank you everyone for sharing this evening, and hopefully connect again in the future. Thank you, Dom.
Aho, as we say. So we'll say
aho. Aho. Aho.
Thank you, Anthony. All right.
I'd just like to share that's my first cacao ceremony, and I found it very powerful. I could really feel the energy from everybody. There's been a couple of things that I haven't been able to release that I feel I have done this evening, and reconnected with some emotions. Brilliant.
Oh, Sarah, thank you for joining.
Yeah, what came up for me, Dom, is the freedom, the space, the ability to release and play. So that, thank you for that.
Yeah, my pleasure. I had something very similar. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I hope.
Yeah, thank you, Dom, for guiding it so clearly. The path that we walked into the still waters and we're surrounded by the void. It was really visually there. You know, you described it really well. I felt like I kind of got taken away, and yeah, had some emotions come up when I got to the throat point. I felt kind of teary. It was quite palpable. You know, noticed it. And then again in the movement part, there was like I found myself sort of holding a hand of someone older. Like as I kind of remembered the feeling of being a kid holding someone's hand high up and feeling vulnerable, but feeling like protected by that. And it was, yeah, it was cool. It was like an old feeling I hadn't felt in years, you know. Yeah, it was amazing because the movement started off and I was like, oh, is anything happening? And then you find yourself in these positions, and it's, yeah, these emotions come up, and yeah, it was a really cool experience. So thank you, and thanks everybody as well for being here.
Thanks, Luke. I hope. So we just take a little moment, just to, if you've spoken, just to feel into how it was to speak your experience and your truth. And if you've received and you haven't spoken, just to feel into how it is to receive everyone else's messages, or the people who've spoken messages. Just for a few breaths. Whenever you're ready, coming back into the room, back into the group. Alright, so the space is open if anyone else wants to share.
Hi, Dom. Hi, Silly.
Hi, Karen.
Yeah, it's very powerful again. It's just, there's a lot. The dance, the movement was very light, and joyful, and playful, and I'm looking forward to that. And there was a lot of ancestral stuff there with my dad, and yeah, it's really big and beautiful, and
Sorry, Karen. I don't know
I'm not entirely sure what happened there. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, last time I did a ceremony with you, the next day I dropped my phone down at Portaloo. So I'm hoping that I can somehow integrate this one in a kind of more grounded way. But it was very beautiful, and I'm going to go and walk barefoot on the earth again and put my feet in the river. So yeah, thank you for holding that beautiful space. Thank you.
Pleasure, Karen. And yeah, great idea. If you're feeling like there's a process for you being barefoot on the earth, being in water, having a hot bath, a salt bath, it's all great things to do after ceremony. Eating grounding, like root vegetables, nourishing food. And also, if you need help in the coming days, then you're welcome. I'm always happy to do a call for integration. So that's open to everybody. So you're not alone if things come through and it feels overwhelming. All right, any more shares? Go on, Fleur. You can do it.
Hi, Don. Just wanted to say thank you, and just to share that my first ceremony, so I'm just still absorbing and processing and curious as to what might happen in the next sort of few days. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So knowing that the work continues, Cacao will stay with you for some time after, and this can come through in dream state, can come through in memories, can come through in emotions. So just staying with that gentle awareness of yourself in your day-to-day life. You know, the ceremony, the energy of the ceremony doesn't just stop because the ceremony stopped. You know, we have a container and we stop the container, but our personal process carries on. So just being mindful of that, to maybe give yourself pockets of time through the week to just be with yourself and be in nature and do self-care routine and things like this. Yeah, Catherine?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Dom, for holding the space, and everybody else for taking part and being together on the journey. Yeah, it was really powerful. I have a lot of emotions that came through to be processed that I'll carry on processing tonight. the guided meditation was very powerful, a lot of visuals and experiences. And yeah, if it's like the last one, it'll take a few days to process. So yeah, but thank you.
Cacao. Thank you. All right. Anybody else like to share? Otherwise, we'll come and close the space. Siri, do you want to share anything? No, no. Okay. I'll just share for me. Obviously, it's always a joy and it's just an honor to be able to hold space for you guys. And the way that the ceremonies come through in terms of what we're going to do is definitely a powerful process for me, which brings my own process and my own work to do. And my journey tonight was, holding the space of the journey it felt like it was a deep container to hold, but it felt like that's what needed to happen. And then when we got to the movement, like who said? Joanne said that a lot of about playing came in, and there was like a block in my ribs, and it really wanted to be released. I just spent time releasing it. About just be confident just be confident in your ability to do everything you need to do, and then take more time off, play more, dance more, go to the seaside, take more holidays, just enjoy on this earth plane more. That was my message, and I was grateful to receive that. And the message was really like, just you can be here. I spend a lot of time doing this work, and it takes you to other spaces, and it was just like, but also enjoy where you are embodied. So that was a prevalent message, which I'm going to enjoy taking into the summer, more dancing and parties and seaside and things like that. So thank you for being in this journey and opening up this space for me as well. It's a collective energy that allows us to have these messages and these guides come through for us. So if everyone's good, there's an opportunity. If you still need to speak, you're welcome. Otherwise, we'll just close our space with sound, as we usually do. So we'll chant 3 Oms and allow that resonance to move through the body, right from the base, out through the crown of the head, clearing out any debris, anything that's left in your field from our journey together today. And 3 Shantis. So as you're ready, you can rest your hands on your lap. You can bring them to your heart as feels natural for you. Let's take a nice inhale together through the nose, filling all the way into the belly. The lungs, the heart work your collarbones, and take a good sigh out, just relaxing the body. One more time. Okay, inhale to begin. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently bowing our heads to our hearts, to all the many beings that are with us today, to the depth and the breadth of this work and this path that we're treading on, to the absolute beauty and honor of this work we get to do and the many, many blessings that we receive through it. I can't thank you all enough for being here today and for stepping into this path and this work together. To Cacao Sita, to all the elements, to all the ancestors, all the guides and the beings. Namaste. Guys, please be gentle with yourselves. As I mentioned, the energy of Cacao will carry on through the next few days. Journaling is a great way to make notes of your journey, your dancing experience, everything that's going on, your dreamscapes. Also, like I said, if any of you need a call, if something's coming through that's overwhelming, you're welcome to have a call. We can do it like on WhatsApp or on Messenger or whatever, like a 20-minute, half an hour complimentary call. If you just need to voice something, you're super, super welcome. And that's it. If you need deeper work, I do one-to-one healing sessions as well, energy work, so that's also available. All right, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, if you want to write, if you have feedback, you can also just message. I'm just saying the channel's open if you need to connect, so you're not just finished and then by yourself. All right. And Tori, if you're still here, I just want to know that you're doing okay.
Yeah, sorry, Dom. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. I just got hounded by the neighbour upstairs halfway through, so she was started drilling, and then yeah. So I'm still here though, so thank you very much.
Okay, pleasure. All right, guys. Have a beautiful.
Thanks, Dom.
See you next time. Bye.
Thank you, Dom.